Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Thursday, December 17th, 2020, and this is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update as well as news report. And we have very exciting news to go over because Congress now is including a stimulus check, a direct payment, in the next stimulus bill. Previously, they had said that they wouldn't be including any form of direct payments other than boosted unemployment benefits in the $900 billion bill that they are currently talking about. However, all of that changed yesterday during their negotiations.
Source now tells me that Congress is getting close to a deal on another COVID relief package. The top line number would be roughly $900 billion. It would not include state and local aid or liability protections, two of the most controversial provisions in the negotiations so far. But the source tells me that it would include another round of stimulus checks. NBC News reporting that those checks would likely be in the range of about $600 per person. So it sounds like there is real progress being made, though, of course, nothing is final until the ink is dry, guys. But there were talks that went on until late last night. We were expecting more negotiations to happen throughout the day today, and now it looks like they are getting close to a deal. $900 billion would be the top line number. No state and local aid, no liability protections, but it would include stimulus checks.
That is really big news. Previously, they had said there would be no stimulus checks in the package, and the two main areas of disagreements were state and local government aid and liability protections for small businesses. So essentially what they decided to do was get rid of liability protections for small businesses and state and local government aid, replace that with a direct stimulus check that is $600. Right now, what they're talking about is $600 per adult and $600 per dependent. The specific details of this bill is that they said the final shape of the bill is starting to emerge, and what they have right now is that it's $900 billion. Included in this bill is going to be $300 billion in support for businesses in another round of business loans. The next part is going to be $600 payments. So these are going to be the direct stimulus checks. And they said these are going to go out to most Americans, so dependents and adults. They also said that there's going to be still $300 per week in boosted unemployment benefits. So that didn't leave. That's still there, which is great news. And then on top of this, $25 billion for renters and $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service. The couple of aspects that are left out are this $160 billion to help state and local governments and liability protections for small businesses. Bernie Sanders came out and he spoke yesterday about what is in this bill and what he thinks of the direct stimulus checks.
Where we're at right now, as I understand it, is we're between $600 and $700 for adults and $600 for children. So we are making progress.
Basically, right now, he explained how millions of Americans are not able to pay their bills. They're facing eviction. They can't pay for food. And with this amount and what they're doing now with these direct stimulus checks, that should be able to help.
We got a record-breaking level of hunger in America, higher than it's been for a very, very long time. You got millions of people who are facing eviction. They can't afford to pay their rent. They're going deeper into debt. And we're looking at people in the midst of the worst pandemic in 100 years who can't afford to go to the doctor because they don't have enough money. So what I have fought for, along with a Republican senator, Senator Hawley of Missouri, is to make sure there are direct payments similar to what we did in the CARES Act.
What's good about this new compromise, this new bill that they're currently talking about, is that Bernie Sanders and the Democrats are getting a lot of what they want in the bill. Bernie Sanders would want a larger bill, and a lot of Democrats want to spend more money, but it still includes a lot of the aspects they already agree on. On top of this, Mitch McConnell's also getting a lot of what he wants in the bill as well, because this bill is going to be much smaller. It is less than $1 trillion. Previously, Mitch McConnell had wanted a bill that was going to be about $500 billion at one point, and another point he wanted a $1 trillion bill. So he didn't want anything more than really $1 trillion, and that is a good sign because that is exactly what this bill is. On top of this, it's going to help out both sides because right now, the American people, the most important thing that they want is a direct stimulus check. All the American people care about is, are they going to get a direct payment and how much is it going to be? They don't care about state and local government aid. They don't care about business protections. Most people just care about stimulus checks. So this is really great news that they're finally changing the bill. They added in direct payments, and now hopefully they can still get this passed before the end of this week. It doesn't seem like they will be able to get it passed like they said by the end of this week, just because it's only one day away. However, the good news is that they now agree on this. Hopefully they could get a bill proposed and voted on, so then next week it could pass. But anyways, that's what's going on with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package as of Thursday, December 17th, 2020. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.